What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Ross the Boss coming at you with an all-new Let's Play Europa Universalis 4. We are slowly winning our war, the Ottoman conquest of Mush, or Mush. But, you know, it is somewhat costly. We've gone from about 1,700 ducats down to about 1,200 in total. We are slowly taking over more and more provinces, slowly sieging down Baghdad. I will be moving into Trebizond here very shortly. And because they are a mountainous territory, it might be a lot sooner rather than later. I might go ahead and send up my mercenaries in about a month or so once we siege down both of these provinces. It looks like currently there is some sort of missionary at work here, changing the religion from Sunni to, I believe, Shia. I could be incorrect, though. I have the ability to invest in new technology. Unlocking new national ideas seems like a major priority. Because I have a surplus of military power, I want to utilize that to the best of my ability. But I'm not sure what I'm going to be spending it on. I could go with aristocratic ideas, giving me a nice bit of military technology reduction for the rest of the game. But, you know, what am I going to spend that military technology on? I'm not really sure. I have a lot of military power, and I obviously don't want to go it over the limit. I could improve a lot of development here in a variety of provinces, and it looks like Orthodox zealots are going to be making their way to Albania. But part of me wants to either get administrative ideas, because it would have less of a core creation cost, or humanist ideas because of the national unrest reduction. It could be very, very beneficial for us, but I'm not sure what we're going to do, so let's not rush into any ideas just yet. Let's find a few territories. This has 16 development. What we want to do, or better yet, yeah, I think we'll go with it, even though it's Orthodox. Let's get your military power up as much as we can. We want about 20 development, primarily because if we click on our institution map mode, the percentage of us embracing the Renaissance is much higher. Looking at our economic map mode and then into development, we're going to try to find some yellow provinces. Let's go with you and bring you all the way up to 20 development as well. We are now down to 309 military power, but you can see here the Renaissance should be embraced much sooner rather than later. Our mercenaries have finished their jobs, so now we can send you all up to your death and take out these Trebizond units. We have another national decision available. Adopt the provincial government system, giving us more unrest, but more tax modifier for the rest of the game. I definitely don't want unrest. I don't want to gamble. Obviously, if you manage it correctly, giving a lot of national tax modifier could be very, very nice. But I really don't want to have any issues. Dang it. Can we attack? We cannot. For some reason, the AI knew I was sending over units, which is pretty ridiculous, in my opinion. Okay, where do we stand now? 59% war score. Negative 100% chance of a victory. Let's start sieging over some provinces of Georgia, and then taking over Yerevan. There's no way that they can walk through here, because I own the capital. That doesn't make sense. Okay. Whatever. Let's take over Kartli, and then move into Yerevan. There is absolutely no way. I call BS if they move through this province. They shouldn't even be able to move here, but yet they are. Trade League by Genoa. Why are they moving through here? This is literally broken. I can't do it, but the AI can. See, we got screwed over because of these fort mechanics. And, you know, we lost our very first battle. Even though we've won all of these, we lost our battle in Sinjar, even though we had superior numbers. It was because our forces arrived late, and they were not able to take over a variety of provinces. Looks like they're going after Mosul. But we should be able to do fairly well. I wonder if I could take over all of Georgia. I don't know what I'm going to do. Alright, we're being attacked in the mountains. Can we leave? No. These are mercenaries. Let's get you into these mountains. Okay, we have recalled. I really would like all of my units in one area. So if we do get attacked, we really won't get annihilated. Baghdad should fall very soon. I think I'm going to split you in half. Try to take out these 3,000 troops. Shouldn't be too complicated. We have triple their numbers. Koraquanalu would like a peace offer. I wonder if Tabaristan would like a peace offer or a white peace. Negative 11% or negative 11 chance. Where are these units moving to? That doesn't make sense. Split you in half. Split you in half. You move here. You need to be split in half. You move here. You split in half. And now all of these provinces should be sieged down somewhat soon. Can you move all the way here? And then you move here. Actually, let's start sieging down Kartli. And we can obviously retreat whenever we need to. I split them in half so we could carpet siege much faster and much more efficiently. This war has been going on for quite some time. But we do have 78% war score. We are getting very close to our maximum ticking war score. But I'm expecting them to cede us our provinces very shortly. Let's move everybody into Emirati. All of you can now meet up in Baghdad. We currently have... Ooh, our Coptic Zealots are about to rise up. We have 3.7 war exhaustion, but because of our call for peace, the AI, or better yet, the developers, are giving us a 0.03 war exhaustion every single month, which obviously isn't very nice. Mobs target the unbelievers, lose the piety. Again, intervene, law and order must be restored. Okay, I now want all of these units to make their way towards Mosul. We are going to be attacking somewhat soon. Into the dry lands. I'm expecting to annihilate them. I'm assuming that this month doesn't break my siege, and it should not. Ooh, a water shortage. It's not necessarily the best. Let's move everybody to Mosul, and we are going to attack most likely on the 4th of August. Arriving on the 11th of August, and then we are definitely going to win this battle. I hope so. I pray that we will. Okay, we've won this battle. Now moving into Van. Let's move this way, actually. You move here. Our mercenaries move to Yerevan. And then all of you will move here. We have 86% war score. And now we have the ability to finally end our war. But before we do that, do we actually want Syria to be released? Most likely we do. Primarily because we could easily annex Syria later without actually losing administrative power. What else could we do, though? Not much more we could take. We could obviously take some of these provinces. But I don't know if we want to do that. Can we actually take the Ottoman, or better yet, can we actually take Georgia for ourselves? We could, but, you know, that would anger a lot of people. Let's see what that would look like. Obviously, well, I wonder. I could go like this. Take all of their provinces. 105 aggressive expansion. I wonder what it would look like. That's too much. We'll see what this looks like. I'm expecting... You know what? Let's play it safe. We already have lost a lot of money. I don't want to siege down any more provinces. Are you Coptic? You are not. Alright, so I'm going to be gaining 4 actual provinces, all Coptic. We want to take all of their income. I would like war reparations. Can we cancel subjects on Georgia? And can we release Syria? We cannot release Syria, so we are going to remove the war reparations, release Syria, and send demands. Not exactly what I wanted to see, but now we want to get Syria under our vassalization. Ottomans own Syria core provinces. Well, we are going to have to take you over sometime soon. All of these mercenaries can be dealt with, or better yet, we'll keep them for now. Let's move you all into Araka. And we are expecting to have a variety of uprisings sometime soon. Let's core these provinces. And we should have some Coptic zealots very, very soon. We only have 1 missionary. Might even be better to not waste our admin. Because I'm expecting these, Coptic revolutionaries to spread their religion fairly soon. Okay, our war is over, so our manpower should rise very, very soon, which is what we want to see. Let's also remove all of these fort maintenance. So now our garrisons will go down to 0, which is really what we want. We want the religion to change to Coptic. We desperately, desperately need manpower. And I think what we want to do now is change this guy into a master recruiter. We are going to keep the national unrest for now. Royal marriage offer from Syria only if we can get a vassalization, and it doesn't look like we will because we own Araka. I wonder if we give this province to Araka. I wonder. I'm going to try something very, very stupid. I really hope this works. What would happen if I gave you a province? I believe I could sell you a province somehow. Economy actions. You can't buy provinces. You can only sell provinces. Let's give you Araka for some ducats. Okay. And now they should be very friendly towards me. I'm going to cry if we can't vassalize them. Yay, now we can. Okay, we're going to have to get an alliance very, very quickly on the 7th of December. And then hopefully we could release all of this territory to Syria and basically conquer you as well. What I want to do now is remove my mercenaries because they're costing me a lot of money. And I don't want to waste it. I also want to go ahead and purchase a master recruiter. Unfortunately, we're going to have to retire a lot of advisors until we can finally find one. Our Coptic zealots should arrive in the 0.6 years from now. We could still set up our cores. I don't think we're going to do it because we're no longer in a war. The war exhaustion should tick away very, very quickly. Let's look at our technology. Are we able to embrace the Renaissance? We are none of our provinces have actually embraced the Renaissance at all, which means nationally we are nowhere near embracement. Okay, we now have our Coptic rebels, which is what we exactly what we wanted to see. So we're going to let the Coptic zealots take over some provinces. Foreign drill instructor is available. I don't think I want him. I'm going to decline the offer. Having more army tradition would be very nice, but, it cost me a lot of money, and we're going into a disaster. It might not be worth it. Okay, do we have our master recruiter? Still do not. We have a army organizer. We want a master recruiter level 1, which is why we're working so hard. Okay, every single province that these Coptic zealots take over, they are going to become Coptic itself. So Sunni will change to Coptic, Coptic, and so on. I don't think I want to convert any provinces. Let's set up a new rival. Austria, Castile, France, Hungary, Poland, and the Timurids. Most likely none of these will go after the Timurids for now. We never actually set up our alliance with Syria. And as soon as we can, we're going to offer them a vassalization on the 5th of May. They are only 9 development in total. But, you know, we're going to be returning a lot of territory sometime soon. Okay. What I want to do, looking at our stability and expansion map mode, if we look at the Coptic Zealots, I want to accept demands, but unfortunately, heathens or heretic zealots will convert provinces to their own religion, as well as cause unrest and loss of income. Zealots of your own religion will embark on a campaign of religious violence, reducing manpower and tax income in the provinces they gain control of. Hopefully, these units will move over and convert as much as possible. Looks like they're now moving into new provinces as we speak. The sons of Mehmet II's faith, Fatih, His Imperial Majesty Mehmet, sovereigns of the House of Osman, Sultan of Sultans, Khan of Khans, has a reputation as a great man and is unchallenged as a ruler. As benefits a man of his caliber and stature, the Sultan has fathered several capable children and many who show great promise as future rulers. As both the sons themselves and our government officials are aware, however, only one can inherit, and there is little in the way of consolation prizes. Our viziers are adamant that it is now high time for Mehmet II's Fatih to name a favorite among the possible successors. This is unlikely to end in the competition for his favor, but it will hopefully stop the worst succession struggles that might follow if our Padishah should meet his maker without having picked a clear successor. A 2-3-4, 1-2-3, and a 1-1-2. All of these are horrible, horrible heirs, but we're going to go with the pious 2-3-4. Absolute garbage. I've had much better options in the past. Okay, more and more provinces becoming Coptic. Great news on my part. The entire goal is to convert the Ottomans, and I don't think it's going to happen for quite some time. I'm going to speed up the clock here because, you know, really the only thing we're doing is waiting for the, you know, zealots to take over territory and waiting for our manpower to rise up. Luckily, we didn't actually build those mosques because we do want a lot of income to be used, you know, if, of course, we have any issues with Venice, which we might sometime soon. We have 3 lazy diplomats. Let's improve relations with Venice for now. Even though I hate them, let's improve relations with Karaman, even though I hate them as well. Georgia, let's get you to like me. I would like a vassalization, but I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. Okay, the Coptics are slowly taking over more and more territory. We have the Ulema. They believe they are entitled to more lands. Yerevan has been taken. We are about to have Coptic Zealots once again. I hope they do spawn. And it looks like they have. If we accept, I really want to go ahead and embrace the Coptic religion, but I don't think it's going to happen anytime soon. Let's move all of our units over across the peninsula and as far away from the war as we can. New trade research is heretical. We have had complaints from several dignitaries in our country that the new practices of our merchants are clearly heretical, and that we should put a stop to them. We could lose prestige or diplomatic power. We're going to lose prestige. The timeline is going by so fast. And if we look at our stability and expansion, we are currently nowhere near towards rebels breaking our country. Moorish refugees. We, in the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful, Granada has fallen to the infidels. Very, very sad. Castile has taken over all of Granada. And it looks like Portugal has taken a piece as well of Gibraltar. As the Islamic world reels from this loss, Moorish refugees flock to the Muslim cities and courts of North Africa and the Middle East, bringing with them knowledge, works by exceptional scholars like Abdul and Abu. Inviting these refugees to the Ottomans might provide an enormous boost to our own efforts in the field of science and culture. Okay, for 25 years, we'll get development cost, technology cost, and idea cost reduction. Epirus will gain a base tax and some prestige. Obviously, I'm going to be doing this as more of a long-term strategy rather than a short-term. But it's certainly fine. And once again, collecting taxes. There are many in our realm who are exempted from paying taxes, and the clergy in particular stand out in this category. If they shared some of their riches with the state, the government should do a better job of safeguarding them and defending Islam from all those who would seek to harm it. Let us... Yes, this is a good idea for our nation. We are going to lose piety, lose prestige, but gain money, which we absolutely want. We could care less about our current religion, seeing as we're definitely changing to Coptic very, very quickly. Surprisingly enough, you would think that these provinces would be taken over, but I guess not. Alright, can we actually accept just yet? Okay, we are not in the Christian religion group, and the dominant religion is Ottoman. Nope, we can't accept either. So we're going to have to wait until they actually win. Recall. I'm expecting the rebels to break our country, and I hate to do this, but I'm going to remove all of my soldiers from Constantinople, and I'm really hoping we could see a very big, advancement in religion very, very soon. Let's improve relations with Poland. I would like an alliance sometime soon, and that might be our best option. We can see here that Crimea is pushing its way into Muscovy. Let's also improve our relation with Muscovy. Having an alliance with them could be very, very useful. And also Persia would be a big priority as well. I'm not sure what we really want just yet. Obviously having Syria as a vassal, which never happened yet. Oh my goodness, how could we have forgotten? Let's remove you from Poland. That way it'll be the fastest. Once we have our vassal... Oh my goodness, how did we forget about that? Gaining some influence. And sending you back to Poland whenever we can. I believe my next major war will be against the Mamluks. Returning a lot of territory to Syria seems like one of our biggest goals for the time being. I would like to take Cyprus, but I don't know what we'll do. Either the Mamluks or Venice or some of these provinces. Okay, rebels are very close to enforcing their demands. The Emperor has enacted imperial reforms. Unfortunately, this episode has gone over. I am going to go ahead and put a cut in here. As always, thank you so much for joining me. It really does mean a lot. Hope you all have an awesome day, and I will see you in our next adventure.